Hey guys, I'm MJ.
I'm DT.
And today we are going to make caldo. So it's just a Mexican soup that is very good. But actually I am going to use oxtail. My mom always made it with oxtail when I was a kid. So that's what we're going to use tonight. So thank you for joining us. And make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Alright guys, here I have all my veggies. So I have 4 potatoes, which I've cut in half. You can use less if you'd like. I like potatoes, so I used 4 of them, and I just cut them in half. And I have half of a cabbage, which I've cut here into wedges. I have some cilantro. I have 3 stalks of celery, 3 carrots, half of an onion that I have just roughly chopped, and then here I have my garlic. And I just like to give the garlic a good whack with a knife. I don't like to chop it all up because I feel like you get more flavor that way. Here I have my oxtail. I love oxtail. My mom always used this when I was a kid. And then here I have a can of tomato sauce. And I will be putting 2 quarts of beef broth. Right now I just put a quart because that's all that fits on here, but I'll be using 2 quarts of that. So this is all you will need to make a really good caldo. So here I have my oxtail. I like to boil them first, so I'm going to boil them for about 15 minutes. So here we're going to take the meat out. Boiling it just gets a little bit of all the impurities out of it. Alright, so in here I put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now I'm going to brown my meat. So here I'm going to toss in my carrots. I like to saute everything before I add in the liquid. Some people just throw in their vegetables just like that, but I like to get all the aromatics going before I add my broth. Sort of draw out the moisture from the veggies, and I'm going to sweat the veggies for about a good 5 to 10 minutes on medium low. Doesn't it smell good already?
The aroma is incredible.
You smell the onions, the sweet from the onions and the garlic. It's just very aromatic and
it's very vibrant.
And all these flavors just, mingle, and then when you put in your broth, it just ties everything in. Has it all together. We're just going to let these sweat for about... So here I added just... Not very many people do this, but I love just the flavor of like canela, which is cinnamon. So this is just a small piece of a cinnamon stick that I put in my molcajete. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of cumin. I love cumin. And then I'm going to add a little bit of salt just to help crush all this up. I know you're thinking like, oh, cinnamon to the caldo. Don't knock until you've tried it. But this is the way I make my caldo, and it comes out tasting fabulous.
Folks, this is an incredible aroma.
Now we're just going to let this cook before adding the broth just a little bit. Here we will add in our broth. Now I'll add in my tomato sauce. So we will bring this to a boil. So I'm only going to add in about a teaspoon of salt. I like to just add enough to taste and let folks add their own. Now I will add in my potatoes. Oh, this smells really good already. We're here. Alright guys, so here's where I add in my cabbage. Just sort of, and I do this towards the end so that the cabbage just doesn't get all mush and just fall apart. I like for the cabbage to have a little bit of a crunch. So at this point, I just turn off the heat and I put the lid on this caldo for about 15 minutes, and the cabbage will be perfect.
You're good.
I'm just cutting some lime up for the caldo, and I chopped up some cilantro. We'll add this to the caldo. Get some veggies, potato, carrots. Just try to get a bit of everything. I like chunks, that's why I like my veggies. Nice size pieces. Some OxTail in there. I love a little bit of extra lime juice though. Well, here you have it, guys. This is OxTail soup or caldo.
Eat up first. Okay, it's good.
I'm just gonna eat. You gotta be careful because those potatoes are really hot.